Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Cincinnati Reds going up against the Atlanta Braves. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. And on the hill in this one, Chris Sale. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
All right, ready to get underway. In now for the Reds, Matt McClain. Sale in a 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Sale delivers. And a swing and a miss. One away. Next for Cincinnati, Santiago Espinal. Here's a 1-1. That one missed. One out, base is empty. That one is absolutely belted. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. 2-2. Line drive, caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
And that one missing low. This one popped up. Allen corrals it. And that is that. Back here in Atlanta, today's starting pitcher, Graham Ashcraft.
Well, that whip is just below the league average, and that's a good thing in this case, not allowing too many base runners. So on most days, he's going to go out there and compete and put his team in a position to win, and I expect to see that from him in this one today.
Bottom of the first, here's Alex Verdugo.
Alex Verdugo.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Up the middle. Oh, look at the stop from his backside. And that's a great play for the out.
Batting second, third baseman, Austin Riley.
Austin Riley at the plate.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
And now 2 balls and a strike. Foul ball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Batting third,
2 outs, base is empty. And now Marcell Ozuna. Next offering is in for a strike. Two outs. With the shift on, hits right into it. throws to first in time. Ozuna is out, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. All set for the start of the inning. Now the Reds cleanup hitter, MLB Marte. That one fouled off. And Sale deals. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Sale ready. Foul tip into the mix. Struck him out. And now the first baseman, Spencer Steer. Pitch misses there. 2-1. Second inning here. No score. That one misses. 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And next is the designated hitter, Tyler Stevenson. And there's the strike.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level playing at night.
2 out, space is empty. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Still able to get it there in time. And they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. Back at Truist Park, we head to the bottom of the second. Now in for the Braves, Matt Olson. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
1-2.
Hard hit left side. That's 1 out in the bottom of the second. Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
Batting fifth, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
And that's in for a strike. Going to count 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. That one blasted deep to right. Espinal ranging back on it. Makes the catch up against the wall. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Michael Harris the second.
Michael Harris the second.
Next offering away upstairs. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Full count.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Three-two. On its way to the corner. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So he ends up with a hit after seeing a lot of pitches. That was a good at bat.
Well, he really had to battle for that one. Man, that was so fun to watch. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Now it's going to be Eli White. Throw to second. He's safe. And it remains 2-2.
Just trying to protect, keep the at-bat alive.
Man at second.
Full count.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
On the ground. Whips it to first.
He's out.
And that will end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's Gavin Lux.
Gavin Lux.
Hammered, and now maybe extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, and he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here.
Everything came together for him. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
1-2 now. Sale back to work.
2-2.
And that's outside. Swung on, belted. And that's a foul ball. Fly ball, center field. Harris pulls it in on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Up the middle. Throw on to Olsen, and that's an out. Here's the second baseman, Matt McLean.
Second baseman, Matt McLean.
That's off the mark, and it's 2-1. But Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game.
3 balls, 1 strike.
2 outs. So now 2 on and 2 outs. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. And that's downstairs. 2-1. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that's the 3rd out. And we're back as we go to the last of the 3rd. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Drake Baldwin. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1-2.
Fly ball pretty well struck right field. Dives for it. Got it. Makes the play.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Nick Allen.
Nick Allen next up for the Braves. Swing and a high fly ball left field. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Alex Verdugo next up for the Braves.
Designated hitter, Alex Verdugo.
Swing and a miss.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
2 strikes.
The next offering misses. 3-2 down. Now fly ball to right center. Espinal hustling after it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back here in Atlanta as we go to the top of the fourth.
Shortstop,
Stepping
Ellie
in is the switch hitting
Cruz.
shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
The 2-2. And that one upstairs. He goes down looking. So now it's the four-hole hitter, Noel V. Marte. Rocketed out towards right center. And there's a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Up next for Cincinnati, first baseman.
And here's the first baseman,
Steer.
Spencer Steer.
Runner,
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Throws. Save. That's a stolen base. One out and a runner at second. Top half of inning number 4. Gets a piece and stays alive. And now it's even up. Stays alive. Man at second. Got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. And now the designated hitter for the Reds, Tyler Stevenson. Fourth inning underway, no score. Swing and a miss. Now he's in a 1-2 hole.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Back at Truist Park,
Leading
bottom of
off
the
for the
4th.
Braves,
Now in for the
third
Braves,
baseman,
Austin Riley.
Austin Riley.
The 1-1. Ripped into left field, and that'll fall for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
All over that one. Really turned on that one down the line. And that's a spot where there's pretty much never going to be a defender, even with the shift off.
Here's Marcelo Zuna. And a count 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And there's a ball.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and all the order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
This one backs to left center. On its way, and that one's out of here. That'll fire up the dugout, and that's how they take the lead. It's 2-0. Here's Matt Olson. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit.
Ozzie Albies.
Here's a 1-1.
Ball 2.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hard hit right side. And Albies is retired. 2 down, bases empty. And next for Atlanta, Michael Harris the second.
Michael Harris the second.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Next to hit, Eli White.
2-1.
Next pitch, not close, up high. Runner on the go. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. Runner puts on the brakes at second. So it's first and second with 2 out.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Once you get the ball.
So they turn things over to the righty, Nick Martinez.
Well, at this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
First and second, 2 outs. Drake Baldwin next up for the Braves, and that's in the dirt.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Two on, 2 outs. Just missed.
3-1.
And they're all loaded up.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, or maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
This one in the air, right field. Espinal squeezes it, and the inning is over. Ready now for the 5th inning, and ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Gavin Lux.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And that just misses.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want.
This one swung on and hit well, way back there. And it's gone. His second of the year. It's 2-1. Here's Jose Trevino. Yeah, that's fouled off. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. And off the base of the wall. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Next offer in there for a strike. 1-2. Tying run in scoring position, and we're at the top of the 5th.
2-2.
In the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. Man at second. Missed with a changeup, and it's 3-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity. So not a terrible result.
Trevino over at second. Dunn on at first with nobody out. And he lays one down the left side. Barehand grab. It's there, and that's a great play.
Smooth play on the bare hand there at third. That was nice.
New pitcher coming on, the veteran, Rafael Montero.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Santiago Espinal, the next to hit for the Reds. Montero fires. That's down and in. In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Second and third, one away. Swing and a miss.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Ozuna going back. Out of here. It's their second home run of the inning, and the Reds jump out in front. It's 4-2. One down. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. Down on strikes, looking for the second straight plate appearance. Now, Noel V. Marte.
Third baseman, Noel V. Marte.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Alex Verdugo. Pitch misses there, and a count 2-1.
You know, these Braves doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Got him looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. Here's Austin Riley.
Up next for the Braves, third baseman, Austin Riley.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still fires to first. Save. It was never going to be easy after the misplay. Man at first with one gone. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. Riley leads off first with one away. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball three. And that is out of play. Got him looking, that's a strikeout.
Now batting,
Matt Olson up to the plate.
first baseman, Matt
The Reds
Olson.
leading by 2. Last half of inning number 5. That one fouled off. 2-2. That one missed.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Fights it off. He'll see another. 2 outs. Got him looking, and he did not like the call. New inning getting
Leading off
started.
for
And now the
Cincinnati,
first baseman, Spencer Steer. And downstairs. Late on that fastball.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds. And that one in the air center field. Harris makes the grab, and there's two gone. 2 outs, base is empty. In now for the Reds,
Now
Gavin Lux.
left fielder, Gavin Lux.
In the air, out towards right center. And that is that. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now here is Ozzie
Leading off for the
Albies.
Braves, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Trevino on his way over. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Now batting.
So now to the plate for
Center
Atlanta,
fielder,
Michael Harris the second.
Harris the second.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Now in for the Braves,
Now
Eli
batting.
White. Singing,
Right
you got to
fielder,
appreciate a guy who's this good
Eli
defensively. I mean,
White.
watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back. We're in the
Braves.
7th. We have a new pitcher on
Number
the mound.
62.
Daysbel Hernandez.
Daysbel
And one thing on him, he's been really good this
Hernandez.
season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Now the catcher
Leading
up
off
to
for
hit,
Cincinnati,
Jose
catcher,
Trevino.
Jose Trevino.
The 1-2.
Ball.
And that one popped to short. Allen. He's there. He's got it. 1 down. And now the center
Now
fielder,
batting,
Blake
center
Dunn.
fielder, Blake Dunn.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7.
Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Outside. And it's 3-2. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Matt McClain, the next to hit for the Reds.
Cincinnati, second baseman Matt McClain.
2 down, nobody on. And that's off the inside edge. Now 2 balls and a strike. And it's fouled away.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now pitching for
We're
Cincinnati.
back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th.
55.
Taylor Rogers.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Drake Baldwin digs in now.
Catcher Drake Baldwin.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Espinal makes the grab, 1 away. And the batter will be the shortstop, Nick Allen. One down, base is empty. Liner caught at second.
That swing right there tells me he's seen the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And that means Austin Riley will have a chance to hit.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can.
Emilio Pagan gets the ball now.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Runner at first with 2 away. Austin Riley will hit next. Tying run at the plate. Just missed. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Tosses to first. Inning over on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches to finish the frame out of the bullpen.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Angel De Los Santos.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now it's the right fielder, Santiago Espinal.
Right fielder, Santiago Espinal.
There's a swing and a miss.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And that one is lifted in the air. White makes the grab, 1 down. At the plate, Ellie De La Cruz. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. He's out. 2 down, base is empty. Noelvi Marte, the next to hit for the Reds. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. That one in the dirt, and it's 2-1. That's a little bit low. Fought off foul. 2 outs. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. back here in Atlanta.
Leading
Ready
off
for the
to
bottom of the
grave.
8th. Marcell
Left
Ozuna
fielder,
coming up to hit.
Ozuna.
To the left side, but it is well foul. Here's a 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's the pitch to Ozuna. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done.
A new pitcher in the game, Brent Suter.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Number 31, Brent Suter.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. The tying run at the plate. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. There's one. Over to first, safe.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Tying run at the plate. That's ripped into the outfield. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II.
This is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Right side, hard hit. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. All set to start the 9th in this one. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Steer. Just missed. Breaking ball inside. And now 3 balls and a strike. And a swing and a miss.
It's been a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
And they'll do it again. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. So now here's the DH, Tyler Stevenson. That one well upstairs. And it's 2-1. That's out to center field. Harris makes the grab, and there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Next for Cincinnati, Gavin Lux. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Richie Barr. A chance at his first save of the year.
Number 17.
Leading off, Eli White. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Next offering misses. 2 balls and a strike.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense.
Slides, but it gets by him. Around first and hustling for second. Still manages a throw. The throw won't get there in time. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line. Really important at bat coming up now.
2-1.
Not even close there. 2-1.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
And that one fouled off.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off-speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Tying run at the plate. And that one missing inside a sharp slider. The other way, Marte fires across the diamond. One out, bottom of the ninth. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Nick Allen. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Braves down to their final out. And now here is Alex Verdugo.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single. It's 4-3.
Well, back within one as he brings home the run. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
2 outs, runner on first. Austin Riley next up for the Braves. Headed down the line. And that's a foul ball.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
This could end it. That misses. 2-2.
2-2.
With the winning run at the plate. And the home team trying to pull it out. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. That one just misses.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something.
Oh, this one's blasted. High and deep. It's on its way. Out of here. Ball game. That should get the dugout going. And the Braves walk it off for the win.
Walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.